Hi collective, this is miraclexistetarot channel, and I'm back again with a blackout message. It's very early in the morning, and I already got lots of downloads, and Spirit doesn't let me to sleep because I have to give out messages. And I will be honest with you, I work so much that I don't have time to sleep. I'm exhausted. So I really want to sleep, but I don't have energy to go downstairs in my office and do a tarot reading on this. So I just will give you these downloads in blackout message. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. If you have a brother, and I can feel here, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine also. Divine Masculine has an older brother. That's what I can feel. But it can be younger also, because this energy is for many of you, not just one person. Since you were little, your brother was really jealous of you. And with time, it just got worse. You need to understand your brother can handle. They can't handle this jealousy. They don't want to be jealous, but they are. The problem is that, what I can see now, some of you even let your brother access your telephone. Your brother is tracking your telephone. He can see everything what you do on your telephone, on your mobile phone, and even on your computer, I can see. This is a person who does dark magic, okay? So whenever he can see that you receive money, whenever he can see that you have a good news in an email or a message, or you found a job, or whatever you have on your telephone. Nowadays we have our pay slip, everything on our telephone, and your brother can see everything. And they are almost exploding with jealousy. And whenever they get an information that you did on your telephone, they go background and do dark magic on it to destroy it. Do you understand? In some cases, they even phone up your worst enemy and give this information. So they have people, for example, if you obtain social benefits, they phone up the place and they will block it for you. This is really fucking disgusting. They want you to be on the street. They want you to beg. They want you, this is a pervert narcissistic brother who never ever healed from childhood trauma. They refuse to heal because they think they don't need to heal. And the problem that gives them a really heavy heart towards you, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. And they project all the problem they had with your parents, with in their life on you. Because they think you had an easier life, which is not true at all, but that's how they see things. So they want to fuck up your life to pay back that they had a harder life than you had, which is not true. But they imagine they have had a harder life than you had. They can't stand. Some of you have a success in your business, in your job, or you're studying. You just received your doctorate, and your brother is fucking pissed off because you don't deserve it. That's what they say. That's what they think. They want to fuck you up. They want you to be on a street. They want you to call them and beg for money to humiliate you. They have no love for you. Some of you don't even know, but your brother worked for your worst enemy. And when you trusted them, they gave out information, not just information, but documents, photos, videos of you. And some of them was even tricked, not real. And it's him, he tricked it. So you could lose your house, you could lose your children, you could lose your wife, your husband, your twin flame, your soulmate, or whatever. And you don't even know that your brother was in the background doing this shit against your kids, while he was smiling in your face and pretend to help you. It's really disgusting. I find it really disgusting because most of you loved your brother. Most of you were always on the side of your brother. And this is... You have to be careful. Go and get your phone cleaned up so that this bitch can access to it. And I would be really careful to let this person back in my life. Because they fuck you up once, they will do it again and again and again. I don't care how this jealousy developed in that. And if there's no point going there and logically tell them that you had harder life than they had. And you've been through shit, because they can't see it. They can't see. This is a pervert narcissistic. This is a pervert narcissistic brother who can see only themselves. Do you understand? And if they help somebody, it's because they want something exchange. Or they want to have an information about you, access to your wealth, access to something, so they can fuck you up more. Do you understand? They might help you just to have an access to you, your money, your information, so they can betray you. So finally you can be on a street. Your brother wants you to be a homeless person. Your brother wants you to suffer. Your brother wants you never see ever again your children. Because maybe he can't have children. This is evilness. And you are divine feminine, divine masculine. I'm telling you, you are highly protected. And your ancestors, your spirit guides and universe will hunt this brother down. I don't care how much he loves, how much he thinks he's God. He is not. He is not God. I don't care what kind of hermetic shit, what kind of esoteric, metaphysic shit he thinks about himself. Universe created, listen to me, human can be God in their own life, in their own destiny. Universe, source, God never, ever, ever gave authorization to humans to be God over other humans. This is not in the law of the universe. I'm sorry. You can create your destiny, your own destiny, not others' destiny. You can create, manifest things in your life, not in other lives. Because in a moment when you try to do it, karma fucking busts your ass. And I don't care. I don't care how much you think karma won't hit you. No. It does not work like that, huh? Does not work like that. Does not work like that. When you use hermetic methods or esoteric or even some metaphysical methods to erase your karma, you can't if you are fucking evil and you hurt other people. You can't erase your karma. The only way you can erase it, if you purify your heart and you become a good person. That's the only way to erase your karma. When you do manipulations to put your bad karma on someone else, I guarantee you it will come back 10 times more. Temporary, you might enjoy somebody's good karma, but I guarantee, and especially don't fuck up with the divine feminine, divine masculine. Are you kidding? At least do it with a karmic person. Because at least there it will work. With a divine feminine, divine masculine, you try to fuck up a divine feminine, divine masculine, I'm telling you it will backfire. I'm telling that to the brothers who's listening. This is very primitive when a human is plotting against somebody because of jealousy. I never could understand. I never, ever. Even when I was a child, somebody wanted to take my ice cream because they didn't have. I'd rather give it to them, and I didn't eat it. Because it was like, I don't want him to suffer. He wants it, doesn't matter, my mom will buy another one. You know? I just don't get when people, you are jealous because someone has much more than you have. Then go out, manifest more. But don't go out and start plotting against that person to destroy everything what they have. I just don't understand the logic in it. I just don't understand the logic in a jealousy. Woman, you can see somebody is so beautiful. Wow, go out, do a sport, or I don't know, do research. Today you can even find YouTube is a huge platform. You can find everything, every knowledge you want. You don't even need to buy expensive beauty products. You just look for beauty products you can make at home, and they are wonderful on the skin. It can give you back 10, sometimes 15 years young back in your youth. Do you understand? It's enough just to do your research how to make yourself more beautiful, or go out, manifest money to have a plastic surgery if you want to be so fucking beautiful, because you can't see your beauty in your spirit. And you know, some of you do, but you can't see yourself beautiful, because the problem is not your body, not your face. The problem is in your soul. That you are insecure, that you are fucking insecure, and you can't, it intimidates you when somebody is more beautiful than you are. How can it be intimidating? Honey, there will be always someone younger and more beautiful than you are. You have to accept that. And as time is passing by, I'm telling you, you will have your wrinkles, you will be older, and yes, there will be many more women who will be more beautiful physically than you are. Brothers, what the fuck are you betraying your sister or your brother? Why? Because they have children? They have a nice big house? You want it? You do it. It's not your sister or your brother fault that you can't have children. It's not your sister or your brother fault that you don't have that job you want, you don't have that money what you want, you don't have that house that you want, you don't have that car that you want. This is fucking idiot mentality. You want to have it, manifest it. The universe, there is enough for everyone. This is just a fucking matrix we live in. You can manifest whatever you want. Just like your sister or your brother did. What the fuck are you going out? And these brother, I can see they're using dark magic. Fuck you, you can't use dark magic to manifest your shit. But you can use dark magic to destroy your brother or your sister with your own blood. How disgusting is that? Oh, divine feminine, divine masculine, I know that your heart is broken because of your brother. And if not, you will have a heart broken when you will see what they did in your back and what they're doing still. It's fucking painful. Because most of you are empathic. Most of you are just a gold-hearted person who just love his family, love his father, his mother, his sister, his a brother or her brother, her sister, and you give practically everything. You could even go to fire for them. You could, when you have money, you just share with them. When whatever you can give, you give. Okay. When you have, I find this really disgusting when you do everything for your sibling, and your sibling has an imagination about you and blame you for everything in their life. But it's not your fault, divine feminine, divine masculine. Every pervert narcissistic do that, okay? Every pervert narcissistic do that. They always look for someone else to blame why things happen in their life, why their parents hated them, and they always will find a reason to hate you. You can't do anything against this. What you need to do, call the spirit of justice on this brother. I'm sorry, I know you love this person, but I'm telling you, if the spirit of justice won't give a lesson to this person, they will keep on destroying you. If your brother will go through awakening, they will understand what you went through and how hard was it for you. Do you understand? So there is a huge possibility they will stop fucking around with you. And for that, you have to call the spirit of justice. Because, honey, if they don't learn any lesson and karma is not coming in this life, in this year, in this month, in their life, how the fuck they will stop fucking with you? Tell me. Sometimes you have to speed up the karmic process. Because if not, they will receive their karma next life. You don't have time for that. They need to stop their shit now. They need to be awakened, or they need to be taken out by your spirit guides or ancestors now. And for that, you have to call the spirit of justice. So karma will be served straight away or in a few weeks. That is correct. That is correct. And I'm telling you, you do good things for them also, because it will give them a possibility to go through the dark night of the soul so they could be awakened. And when you are awakened, you don't do such a thing to plot against other people and backstabbing them, playing against them so they could lose their stability and their children, because it's fun for you, because you can't have a child. So it's not fair your sister have a children. So you want to make your sister lose your children just because you can't have children? You will never have children. Because that is one of the curses in your life. And it has nothing to do with your parents or your sister. You should fix your own life and manifest a child if you want. But when you go out and fucking up people who has children so they lose their children just because you can't have a child, or when you see someone is pregnant and you do esoteric manipulation that person lose their child just because you can't have a child, that is fucking evil, and you will have a bad karma on your life for it. For God's sake, what kind of creature you are? A fucking monster. Right, divine feminine, divine masculine, you have to call the spirit of justice on these people. I don't care how much you are attached to them, how much you love them because they are your sibling. I'm telling you, they give a shit about you. They want the worst thing in your life for you. While they're showing a fucking mask for you that they love you. When you will see and when you will get know what did they do in your back to fuck you up, to fuck your children up, to fuck your stability up, you will be shocked. You will be fucking shocked. Because you did not expect that from a sibling you love. I understand that. You have to call the spirit of justice, and you need to make sure this sibling has no access to any knowledge about your finances, about your life, about your work, about your pregnancy, about actually anything in your life. If they don't leave you alone, give out fake information about you, I'm telling you, you won't get karma for it. I know that people say don't lie, the lie is lie, but excuse me, sometimes you have to tell white lies, because that's the only way to save your life or your children's life. Do you understand? When a psychopath wants to kill you and you want to escape, and this psychopath is in love with you, and if you don't love them, they will kill you. Will you be there and telling, no, I don't love you, so they will stab you? Or you will say, oh no, I'm in love with you, and for the first chance when you have, you will escape. Because this lie will keep you alive. There are some relatives that they don't calm down if you don't give information out about you. So you give out fake information or something that it does not matter if it's destroyed in your life. You have no choice. Honey, when you know that you give an information to a person and this person will go out do esoteric manipulation on you to lose it, or pay somebody to do esoteric manipulation on you to lose it, well, lie. So they can spend their fucking money doing esoteric manipulation on something that fucking does not exist. It's funny. After you can say that is not a nice thing to do, but is it a nice thing what they do? Do not give out information, real information to people who hates you. Do not give out real information about yourself to people who hates you. And the first thing what they do when they have an information about you is go in the basement, start getting ready the candles, the photos, the blood, the whatever, to do dark magic on that information that you lose it. You will have no karma when you give a fake information to a shitty asshole person like that, and they will spend their money doing dark magic on this fake information. And it's fun. You will laugh on it. Okay? I'm telling you, it's better than you give out real information and you will have a loss. A significant loss. And sometimes these people won't stop. And when they don't have information about you, they will go in extent that you can't imagine to obtain information. So sometimes to calm them down, you are obliged to lie and give a fake information so they could calm down. After you can argue that this is not right, this is not integrity, blah, 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 blah. Well, honey, and you want to protect whatever you have, when you want to protect your children from a brother like that who does dark magic on your children, when a brother does death spell on you and your children, just because he can't have children, he wants to lose your children, fucking lie. I'm telling you, you have to fucking lie. Give fake information out there and keep him busy doing shit on that fake information. Why you will be doing your business and you save the life of your kids. Do you understand? This is not a question of integrity. This is the question of you protect what is yours. And excuse me, these people it's not fucking their own onions, as we say in French, but it's not their fucking business what you do in your life, or what's going on with your kids, or what's going on with you financially. This is a fucking pervert narcissistic trick. They always want to know how much money you have, how do you earn your money, and all shit, things like that. But when you ask them how do they have their money, oh honey, they don't tell you, huh? They will lie to you. So it's up to you, but sometimes you have to protect yourself with white lies, okay? I'm not telling to go around and lie to people, no. But when there are shitty asshole people around you like that, sometimes you have no choice, because they won't leave you alone until they don't have any information of you. Purge your phone, because this brother is fucking you up with the information you use on your mobile phone. And this is illegal, because he has no right to hack your phone. But who the fuck's care? How do you prove it? Purge your phone. And just don't pick up any phone number that you don't know. And yeah, I would say do not pick up the phone call of your brother. Go on WhatsApp or go something that is scripted. You know, they can't pass by anything that can trace your phone. You have to educate yourself in this. I'm totally zero of informatics. I have friends, and my dad is really good at it. So always he who fix everything for me. But I'm not that idiot, because when I was married, it's always me who has to fix things, because my ex was totally zero of it. And sometimes I just got in, in chat rooms with informaticians and ask how to do it. And sometimes they are really happy and give informations. I remember sometimes I fixed the mobile phone of my son. And I have no idea how did I do it. I just did what they described to me in these chat rooms, the informaticians. And if someone says to me, do it again, I can't, because I forgot it and I don't know the logic behind it, but I could manage it. So what I'm saying is that you can get some information and learn how to avoid that people can hack your phone. Or my other technique is I have many phones, not just one. Okay, so I let one phone to be hacked, so they can fuck themselves up with it. And the other phones, they don't have access. They don't even know it. Okay, they can't access to it. So the most important things, business, everything what I do, they going on the other phones. And bank account is the same. It's the same. When you know that some your family or your ex or some shitty people are practically like a hawk watching your bank account, you let them watch and have a minimal movement on the bank account and have another bank account that they don't know about it. They don't know about it. Because this is your private life. People has no right to know about it. So when you go to the front of the judge and a judge asks you hundreds of times to give your bank details and give your bank statements, and after your opposition has a right to see it, and your opposition release it in public, so people can hack your bank account. Well, me, I just don't do it anymore. I fucking refuse it. Fucking refuse it, because this is not justice. When your personal information are not protected by the judge, because your enemy can access to it and give it to criminals. You have to put your feet down and stand up. They have no right to access to your bank information on your statement. And if the judge wants it, they need to keep it secret. If not, you don't give it. Simple as fuck. How interesting is that when you give the name of your psychiatrist to the judge, and 1 month later the psychiatrist is dead? Because your enemy can have access to the name of the psychiatrist and where he works. So what do you want to be integrity, that you don't you tell the truth to everybody so people, innocent people, can die? Do you understand the logic behind? Sometimes your integrity is to protect your children, to protect that psychiatrist, you protect the people, you protect your own personal data, your bank account. That is your integrity. Because these shitty people don't deserve the truth about you. Because if they have the truth about you, they will fuck you up. After, you give a shit if they say you're a liar. Who cares? Who cares? Keep your life secret and private. Because these shitty asshole people does not need to know if you have a boyfriend or not, if you have a girlfriend or not. What's happening with your child? Tell them what they want to hear, so they can be happy and calm down and leave you alone. If not, honey, they will go back in their place, in their bedroom or their basement. They start doing dark magic on you to fuck you up. Or give them fake information so they do dark magic on something that does not exist. That is funny. Right. Anyway, I want you to know that you can trust your brother. It's not for everybody. But if I were you, I would do some research about my brother. What's going on? You can do a reading on your brother. That will show you lots of things about them. And that will show if this reading is for you or not. But the download I got, this divine feminine, this divine masculine, has to be really, really careful. what kind of information they give out to this brother. Because this brother is fucking them up while they're smiling into their face. Well, this is the download. I hope it's helpful for somebody. And if you have doubt, get a reading. Well, if you don't want it from me, get it from someone else. But have a reading on your brother, okay? Or have some access to the Akashic records somehow. But have a reading on them. Because I'm telling you, you will be really surprised. Really, really surprised. Well, if you have the money to have a private investigator, that is better. But sometimes there are things going in the background, you can't get access to it. Or sometimes it's good to pay a private investigator when you have already a reading about a person and you know something is fishy about him. So it's up to you guys. What do you read this information? Take care. Bye.